Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know you're here because you want to know how I converted my beautiful long locks to the most gorgeous jumbo ginger Senegalese twists in just 2 hours. So keep watching. I'll take you step by step through the process. If you know me, you know I like versatility with my hair. I love variety. It is the spice of life after all. So every holiday I do a different color, a different style, and this one was no exception. First of all, my locks was a mess, so I had to retwist, or should I say crochet my locks to get the lines and the paths defined. I'll put a link to the video where I show you how to crochet your locks. So after I've done this, my locks, the root of my locks looked neater. You could see the lines and it was clean. My first gray hair. Note that I interlocked my hair a day before just because I didn't have time. It was a weekday. Crocheting a day before is also good because your roots won't be too tender and your hair won't be too sore when you're braiding. Late in the night, after the kids are all in bed, I decided to start my braids. I got my braiding hair from Shein. This is a 24-inch 3 packs hair. It cost about £10. I think it was on sale. I got it for like £9 anyway, but it's the Afro kinky Mali braiding hair, the bronze color. So I used 2 packs of 3, that's 6 packs, and that cost me almost £20. So this is what 1 pack looks like. I just opened it. Yeah, I like the length, even though I would have preferred a way longer, but 24 inches was the longest they had. And each pack has 12 strands in it, so it's up to you. You can count your locks and know what works for you. If you want to use 2 locks to 1 strand or 3 locks to 1 strand, how big your locks are. But for me, I did 2 locks to 1 strand, so I knew how many I needed to get, and 6 was perfect for the amount of locks on my head. So yeah, I just put a little hair cream on the roots because this hair also has a lot of friction. The Afro kinky hair, I made sure I put Vaseline around my finger. I took 1 strand of the hair and I just put it on the root of the hair, twisted it around my locks. I didn't do a braid at the bottom because I wanted it to be easy to loosen. I just twisted it around the bottom of my locks. Then I started twisting the Mali locks on itself with my braid and then twisting around. You can check out videos of how to make Senegalese twist, but basically that's what I did. It depends on how tight you want your twist to be or how loose. That's up to you. For me, I wanted it to look really big, so I didn't twist too tightly. As you can see at this point, the bottom was tight, then I kind of let go a little bit and made the twist less tight. I kind of wanted my locks to seep through because I like the two-tone color it was given. So if you don't want your locks to seep through, then you can kind of use the hair, the Senegalese, the Afro kinky hair to cover the locks so that it doesn't show through. But for me, I wanted it to just be ginger and blonde, so my locks gave me that effect. I didn't have to buy 2 different colors of hair. But that's it. That's me just braiding it all the way to the tips. You can end the tips by doing a little bit of a normal braid to make sure it's secure, or you can continue the twist to the very tip. It depends on you, but I didn't do that because I was going to curl the tips at the end, so it didn't really matter to make it too secure. That's first one done, and I kept going on to do the rest. Okay, around midnight I was almost done, but I was losing the will to live because any hair braider knows, the back and the middle part is the hardest, so my arms are killing me. But yeah, I just kept going. Watching movie is what helps me not feel like it's a chore. And yeah, that's what I do. I was so sleepy. Look at my eyes, because all day I was at work. Then I came back, did a lot of house chores, packed up holiday bags till 10 o'clock, and then I started making my hair. That's crazy. Mom life. Snacks obviously helps. I was having plantain chips at this point, watching Love Island. So that's a very useful tip. You put on something to watch, that way you enjoy the process. Yeah, I was still munching away by midnight, and ta-da, that's the finished look. I'm done here. If there's one thing I like about kinky hair, is that you don't need to trim it, you don't need to make it look smooth. The rougher the better. So I couldn't be bothered. I just needed to go to bed. I was so exhausted, and in the morning I might curl the tips if I feel like it or not. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you have locks, don't feel like you have to be stuck with with your locks. You can still do fun things with your locks. You can still enjoy different hairstyles. If you in the hairstyle part of my YouTube video, I post different hairstyles, different colors, different styles I do on my locks and with my locks. So if you'd like to see this kind of things, then why haven't you subscribed? Subscribe. If you like this video, like it and share it. Thank you guys. Till next time, keep living, loving, and laughing. Bye.